Shit up, man. Good, close it off. Shit, is it on?
Yeah, it started.
Oh, my shit still say off. It's bugging out. But Satan be bugging all night. It's all good though, man. We
Yeah,
got to get this
ever since first the call started.
nigga. Hell yeah. Hey, but
We're
shit, man.
trash.
We coming back at you again with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh. All right, brother, you're called, brother, you wanna, man. All right, first and foremost, want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great mission, truth, sincerity. All right, pushing the truth week in, week out. Um, like I said, man, we're coming to the lesson. This one's gonna be titled "Judgment of Israel." All right, because that's Jake, man. Jake, nowadays, Jake, they waking up every day doing the same shit. And I know even before I came, I used to wonder, like, what, like, this is it? Like, you know what I'm saying? This all we supposed to do is just go work and then die, pay bills and die, have kids and shit like that. Like, this is it, man. You know? And it's like, there got to be more than this, man. There has to be more. And the good news is, man, there is more for the nation of Israel, all right? For you Latinos, it's a lot for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? There's more to this than just waking up and going to work, man. There's more to this shit. Now, whether you take heed or not, it's completely up to you, all right? But we've been blessed by Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, to get this truth, all right? But to understand this truth, man, you gotta understand where the hell you go off, all right? This is why we're going through this shit. So, I'm gonna pull Deuteronomy 28, and I'll start at 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All right. So first, when we first was getting this, all right, when we first was being told about this covenant, man, the Lord gave us a list of blessings that we would get. Okay, and He told us a list of curses will happen to us if we don't listen to Him. All right, and it's funny because 1 through 14 is the blessings. 15 on down is the curses, man. All right, and it's like 60. I think Deuteronomy goes all the way to like 68. I believe. Yeah, 68, man. Okay, so from 15 to 8, that's how many curses the Lord has put on us, and not taking heed. Okay, so really, in a sense, man, we put this on ourselves. Hey, Salak, I just want to make sure, like, double check. It's on. It's like on air.
It is on. You just you honestly you lagging. Like it's not too bad. Like I can hear you, but there be some words that will slide in and out, and I'm just like, oh damn.
It's all good, man. It's shit. Salak, I can if I can't hear. Um, like I said, man, Satan been bugging with us for like the past hour, like, and some more. All right, I'm gonna jump down to verse 28. This is Deuteronomy 28:28. The Lord Yahweh shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonish the heart. Okay, and that right there is why unaware of who they are to this day. Okay, they're not aware that they're the princes of the power. Okay, they have no knowledge of our history of what, and that we are actually like we're gods. We were made to be gods on the earth, man. All right. Okay. The earth was made for us. Okay. You can if you got your pocketbook, you can pull up Second Ezra 6 and start at 56. 6 and 56. Baba Kashaf.
All right, second Esdras
What the
6. It's like, what you saying?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, this is second Esdras 6 and verse 56. As of the people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that fatal from a vessel.
Okay, so first and foremost, the ox gonna keep reading, but before I have him continue to read, man, that's talking about you other nations, all right? The Lord isn't dealing with any other nation but the nation of Israel, okay? The nation of Israel is the only one that got these laws, man. He only gave these laws to us because he only cares about us. All right. I'm gonna pull something real quick. This is Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. All right. So the Lord chose us to be his special people, okay, above everybody, above every other nation. So it's safe to say that if you're a so-called black, Native American, or Latino, man, you're better than any other nation on this earth. All right, you're better than the so-called white man. You're better than the so-called Chinese man, Asian man. Okay, any of the above, man. All right, now you can't go boasting around with that. You got to be humble about it, but at the same time, we just speaking the facts, man. All right. Ak, if you can keep reading, Barbara, for sure.
This is verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold these heathens which have never reputed as nothing has begun the Lord over us and to devour us. When we keep reading?
Keep reading? Yeah, come.
Verse 58. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thou prevent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made of our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure?
Come, man. All right. And that was Esdras, man. He was basically begging and pleading with the Lord, like, man, you told us that the Lord was made. I mean, the Lord, Salah. You told us that the world was made for our sake, man. So why is it that we don't possess it, man? And Deuteronomy 28, verse 15 on down is the reason why we don't possess it, man. That's a lot.
Now you good.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You also gotta say that
the reason why we don't possess it is because we didn't keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. All right, and so verse 15 on down, all those curses came upon us, man. The Lord said, I'll jump back to verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command you this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee. So, man, the Lord is a man of his word. If you're not going to keep your end of the bargain, why the hell should he? You know? Same thing, man, for anybody that has a kid, man. If your kid goes and do some stupid ass shit, what are you going to do? You're going to correct them, beat their ass. And this is all this is right now, man. It's just a terrible ass beating, all right? An ass whooping, a long one, all right? But, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to get back into these curses, though. That's Deuteronomy 28. I'll jump down to thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thy eyes shall look and fail with long day long, and there shall be no more. The fruit of thy land and all thy labor shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed away always, so that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. All right, man. Curse that we had to deal with daily, man. We did specifically, man. That's one of the top ones, man. Because we're mad at the sight of our eyes, man. We wake up every day and look and we're pissed at this shit, man. Because we still got to look at this. We still got to watch you Edomites walk cheerfully down the street, man. No, now.
I got a preset for that real quick though. Axelaki.
Yeah,
this is like I said, we just sitting here watching these Edomites walk around freely because this is their heaven. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. He covered his faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
All right, and yeah, like the scripture just said, man, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. So this, and that's what you so called white people. That's what y'all have to understand. First and foremost, man, you didn't take this shit. You didn't take anything. The Lord gave you this because we went off. We fucked up. This is our punishment. And y'all have to realize that shit. Okay? Because the Lord, it said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right?
God.
Not taken by the wicked, given into the hand of the wicked. The Lord gave you this shit, man. But just as fast as he gave it to you, it's going to be even this shit away, man. And we're in another day where he's about to take this shit away, man. He's about to snatch this shit like T.I. snatched New Chain, all right? Off ATL.
God.
So we coming in a day where this shit's about to pass. And y'all finna be shit out of luck. You know what I'm saying? This is I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna jump down to 37, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee. All right, and I'll pause right there. That's why we call niggas. All right, Mexicans they call wetbacks. Fucking. What's the thing for Native Americans? I ain't heard no name for no Native Americans.
I haven't heard it either, so I was like, oh, I don't really know.
Yeah, but I mean, niggas, nigger, you know, blackie, fucking monkeys, all the above, monkeys. Man. You know what I'm saying? Right, like they call us everything in the book,
Mississippi moon cricket, that racist shit.
Yeah, right, man.
Stupid shit.
You know, we're called every name in the book, man, and that is one of the curses, man. A byword. We've become a byword to all these nations, and we're the princes of the power, man. But now we're as nothing. Okay, we're so low. We can't do anything. You know, like the scripture say, there shall be no might in thy hand. All right, that's part of the curses, man.
Esau. I was gonna say Esau. They call us monkeys, but they don't want to look more like apes than anything because they cave dwellers.
Man, they cave dwellers. Then on top of that, the so-called white man is the only one that can grow a fucking tail, man. They the only one that can grow a fucking tail. You could look that shit up, and they actually got babies that can be having tails and shit. And me having
you ever look up like them just top 10 bizarre births or whatever? It would always be Esau.
Yeah.
Like what's that? What's that tree man? That weird Edomites. I don't think it'd be other nations really. It do be other nations, but not really as much. You just see most of them Edomites.
Right. Hell yeah. This is verse 38. Thou shalt carry much seed out in the field, and shalt gather but little in, for the locust shall consume it. That's Salak. I'll jump down to 41. We gonna hit these points. All right. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. All right. And that's about self-explanatory as it can be, man. And that's how you know that we're the true children of the promise, man, because we're the only people that's got or went through this. All right. Well, our sons and daughters went through captivity, and it ain't just the so-called Negro, man. All right. It's the Native American and the Latino, the Hispanics. Okay, your Puerto Ricans, your Mexicans, Dominicans, Guatemalans, Panamanians, Cubans. Did I say Dominicans?
I didn't hear you say Dominicans.
Okay, hey, Dominicans. You know what I'm saying? It's a list, man. A Cadoria. I think that's the word for like a big ass group or something like that. So like I'm like holding my shit up the wrong way.
You good? I was actually trying to get a precept for that. I forgot what scripture it was, but speaking on that, because he's how when it shows the people of Israel, because the Lord is come back for Yahweh Shai is coming back for his people, but these Christians, Seventh-day Adventists, they thinking that when they say he's people, people who just so-called believe in so-called Jesus, they think that you're automatically his people. No, it even says in the scriptures, his people. Who are his people? The children of Israel, that are the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. They don't know you. They don't teach you that in church. They're not going to tell you this truth because it's just Esau put it up to where they don't want you to know this truth. But in the same time, they got it out here in this world for you to see. But thing is, Esau got it up to where they're gonna show you it, but you're blind. You're too blind enough to even see it, even when it's in your face.
Yeah. This is verse 48. I jumped on verse 40. Well, Salak.
Also, you
I'll
just want
do
to go.
verse 45. Is Deuteronomy 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the power to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever, because thou servest not the Lord thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine which the Lord Jehovah in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon them that have destroyed thee. The Lord Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. Okay. And you can Google this is about this along with verse 68 of the 28th chapter of Deuteronomy is about as simple as a breakdown as any person can tell you. That's how we know we're the children of the promise. Okay, if you look up yoke of iron, if you Google yoke of iron, man, it's gonna pull up. Go to Google Images. It's gonna pull up nothing but Jakes, man, the so-called black man. All right, you might even find some Latino brothers up there. Okay,
The real.
that's all it's gonna pull up, man. You know, verse 68 talks about being shipped in sent into Egypt again by the way of ships, man. All right, who came to this country by the way of ships, man? The so-called black man. All right, so there's no you can't or try to defeat the fact that this shit is true, man. All right, Ak, if you can pull that Romans 1:21, Baba Kasha.
God. This is Romans 1 verse 21. Because of that, when they knew Yahweh, they glorified him not as power, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened.
Come, man. Okay, and like the scripture just said, man. Salak, I'm Salak. Hold on. Hey, can you read that one more time, Baba Kasha? Salak.
Okay, I got you. This is Romans chapter 1, verse 21, Slakia. Because that we have knew that Yahweh, they glorified him as power, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened.
Okay, man, and that's how these judgments came to pass upon us, man, because we didn't glorify the Most High as the Most High, man. All right, as the upper power, okay, as the head honcho. We didn't glorify him, man. We weren't thankful for him, and we became vain in our own imaginations. All right, and we knew that the Most High was the Most High. All right, we knew Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right, we knew them, man. We knew what time it is, but we didn't fucking listen, man. Ak, if you can keep reading.
Uh, this is verse 22. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the uncorruptible power into an image made like the corruptible man, Salakia, to the birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things.
Okay, and yeah, man, we professed ourselves as wise, all right, but we were really fools because we weren't wise in these scriptures. We wanted to be wise, uh, according to the world, concerning the world, because we were chasing fun, man. All right, because we didn't like I said, man. Um, we had no what you call it? Damn, it's a lot.
You could,
we had no we had no we had no true knowledge, man. I'll put it like that. We weren't wise in these scriptures. Okay. Um, Hold on. I'm trying to see. Hey, if you can jump to Romans 1:26.
Romans 1 and 26. This. For this cause, Yahweh gave them up unto a vile affections, for even their women did change their natural use into that which is against nature.
I
You want
keep
to keep
reading.
going?
Read all the way to read to 30.
30, con. This is verse 27.
Yeah.
And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lusts one toward another. Men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. This is verse 28. And even as they did like to retain power in their knowledge, Yahweh gave them over to a reprobate mind to do things which are not convenient. Verse 29. Being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, co- co- covetousness, if I'm
Co-
covetous.
Covetousness.
They had it where I couldn't read it right, but it's like it. Mal-
You good? All right.
Malcusiness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, uh, mal, mal,
Malignity.
malignity, with mahogany whispers, backbitters, haters of Yahweh, despiteful, proud, boosters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents.
Con, man. Okay. And like he was saying in really in verse 26, man. The women changed the natural use. All right. So the natural use for women, they changed that up. The men natural use of the woman burned in their burned in their lust one toward another, men with men. Okay, that's speaking on sodomite shit, man. All right. During the
Uh,
times of Sodom and Gomorrah, that's when that shit was at an all time high. But that faggot shit was at a high back then too, man. You know, and that's part of going against commandments. All right, of the Heavenly Father, man. Okay, because that was what them other nations was doing. Them other nations was sleeping men and men and faggot shit.
all right.
But Jake being so damn simple, bandwagon on everybody else, and be on the master ass crack. All right, they starting to fall after these other fucking nations, all this gay shit. You know, and that's where this fucking captivity, man. You know, because the elect, first and foremost, the elect, yeah, we go off too, but we ain't never been as fucking wicked as you niggas, man. We gonna put that out there.
We,
Third
we,
nigga,
we don't go
bug the
back.
hell out.
We don't go
All
back.
right,
It's like I was saying, we don't go back to being worldly.
because we reincarnation is real, so therefore we was doing this shit back then. We're part of the elect. We've been doing this. All right,
All
we've
right.
been telling y'all what time it is. Uh, but comment, the Most High, and because of this, man, the Most High gave us over, man, to a reprobate mind. Okay, they could go and they basically, man, you want to continue to do this wicked ass shit. When I tell you that's bad, and I'm trying to help you, all right, well then fuck you, man. Go do what you want, man. Go lust in that fornication and that fucking murder, the envy, all that, man. All right, he gave all up to y'all vile afflictions, man. Okay. And like I said,
Con,
man, we all fall short of the glory, man. But you 2/3 niggas, man, y'all fall short and y'all don't give a fuck, man. We repent daily, okay? We trying to get out of here. You niggas love it here, man. This is why we're like this, man.
because this
If
world
you
got.
got something to say, all right.
What you say?
No, I was asking if you had something to say before I pull in the script.
Con Slocky. I was finna get on it. I said this world they're too worldly because the word lust, because what it says in verse 27 of Romans 1, it says of their own lust, because
Good.
lust means desire or sexual desire, like you crave something. So they craving being worldly. They craving out here being a faggot. They craving out here to be having lack of knowledge. These women out here, they craving, think they run something with an attitude, or they want to be a lesbian and all this type of shit. It's just lust. They just desiring too much. They're, they're relying too much on this world, and they're not relying on the Lord and Yahweh Shai. That's how they lose the faith. That's why they're out in this world, because this truth ain't for them, because they're not seeking it.
Con, they don't what you call it. They don't it's a lot. God damn. Hold on, what? Okay, Salaki, I was looking for a scripture, but yeah, bro, they don't give a fuck, man. Hey, but nah, I do have to correct you though. Lust is not only concerning sexual acts, man, because you can lust after doing wicked acts as well, and that's how our people went off because we were lusting after what all these other nations, the shit that they was doing. Like for example, I'll take a simple example: dreadlocks, man. All right, these niggas seen that the Indians were doing this shit, the West Indians or the East Indians. It was like, oh man, that looks nice. I'm gonna that's lusting after another thing that the Lord not to do. You see what I'm saying? You were correct about the fornication part though, but
Con, I mean,
lust is
I was speaking when I said lust. I don't know if you heard me. I was talking about like the desire. They want to not
con,
just
yeah,
con.
con, yeah, I heard you. But yeah,
Uh,
nah, it's just lust as a whole, man. That's what Israel do, man. That's what Jake do. But real quick, this is two. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge. Okay,
Good.
for they being righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not the righteousness of the Most High. Okay, and that's why this judgment is upon us, man. Because we're not. They rejected Yahweh Shai, man. They rejected Yahweh, okay, and this you can tell Jake. As hard as Jake goes for these other fucking religious, man, you can tell that they have a zeal, man. They got that just not according to knowledge. Okay, they don't. They lack that wisdom, so therefore they have to die for that shit, man. You know,
That's how
this
you.
Deuteronomy 28. Salat, go ahead. Before
So
I finish.
I was just gonna say, this is how you know they don't have no knowledge like these Christians and shit because they go off they go off what they're told instead of being going off what's been written and having a true understanding to it. Like they're like, oh, so I've been like when you in school or whatever, and they tell you this, that, and the third, that don't mean it's correct. So they just gonna go off by what they learn because there's someone who's above them and they gonna think that they know this, so they have to be correct. So they just gonna go with it. They gonna roll with it.
God, we still alive, right?
You say,
I said we still alive.
yeah, we still good.
All right, this is Deuteronomy 28 and 64. And the Lord Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Okay, and right there, that's speaking about how the Most High just pulled up in Romans, man. The Lord's like, all right, since you don't want to listen, since you don't want to serve me, go serve these other gods. See how good they get you. All right, that's why our people serve Christianity, man. They're praying to those gods of wood and stone. Okay, wood being that cross, which is and stone being that in goddamn where I don't know where the fuck is that. I don't even know where it's at. The Mecca or some shit like that. That stupid ass shit, man. That Islamic shit is way off, man. But that Christianity shit is beyond. The only thing with Muslims, man, they at least follow some. They at least and they women at least in order, man. Christianity is all bugged out. Their women ain't in order. They don't follow the laws. They still eating pig, shrimp, that
They're
shit.
hypocrites.
God, man, big ass hypocrites, man.
They don't realize that all these religions was created by a white man. Jehovah Witnesses was created by Charles T. Russell, man. That
God,
all
man.
that like, is all made by the white man, but they're not gonna believe it, and then they simply don't do their research. They don't do it at all. They just go by what is told, like I said before.
God, man. And it's like it's crazy, bro, because people, oh, shit, Salaki. People
Yeah,
don't, like you just said, like, people don't research shit, man. Because how is it that you're born, and then you hear what the fuck you're doing until like around 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? It feels like you just popped up on this motherfucker because you don't really remember shit from your first couple years, and then like you start going to church and shit, and it's like You never question. You do this shit from the time that you're a kid all the way to you're a grown ass fucking man or woman, and you don't ever question it ever. You never question part, bro. And there's a and if everybody else is, you know what I'm saying, and it goes around something like that. But it's the truth, man. Everybody else is doing some shit, and then it's crazy, bro. So the other topic, real quick, I'm gonna hop back on.
Would you say you kind of lagged out a little bit? Slack you.
I said I was about to tell a story. It's off topic, but I'm gonna hop back on. But can you hear me?
Come on, I can hear you.
Okay. But yeah. My shawty mom, she was like talk my real, she don't do that Christmas shit no more. She don't do the holiday shit no more. And be a leader, not a follower. And my thing to that is, how are you telling her to be a leader, not a following the billions of other people? And it's like people don't really think before they get to speaking. They just start to talk out their ass, speak for them. And that shit just it me a little bit. Like that shows you how hypocritical people are, man. You tell a follower, and you're following what everybody else is doing. Like, fuck it. Hey, I'm gonna hop back on. Get pissed. You goddamn nigga women, man. Because you nigga women are fucking out of order, man. And that's the reason why we all went on nigga fucking women are the main reason why we in this shit, man. Because you niggas are prideful, you boastful as hell. Everybody else but you, man. You don't even give a fuck about your kids, man. You bitches have babies. Y'all have 10 goddamn kids. And the kids. Nigga, you the one that opens your fucking legs up. Slut.
You lagging real bad right now,
How the hell you said what?
You lagging real bad right now. You've been lagging for a good minute. It's like I get what you're saying, but it's like it's going in and out. So I'm like, damn.
Hey man, it's all good, man. You know Esau a bitch, man. He don't like people to hear certain parts, man. Esau usually cuts it out when we start to talk about them, or when we talk about the nigga women.
I mean,
that's our two biggest problems, man.
Honestly, by the end of the day, it's fuck Esau. It's fuck him. Who cares?
Nah, man. It's fuck Esau. It's fuck the nigga woman, man. All right, and then everybody else to fall in line, man. Because what I was saying was, bro, nigga women is the shit, man. You know, we all went off, but they both was how they fucking bougie. They have 10 kids, if any of them. They get mad about the shit, and you don't want to open your fucking legs up for that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and pop out babies. And now you mad at the fact that you gotta take care of the babies. The fuck out of here, man.
They simply have no logic. The thing of the nigga woman is they think they know everything. Like it's
the Lord standing. Y'all don't understand shit, so you can't sit here and tell me that you get anything. You know, if a bitch ever tell me, if I'm explaining something to a bitch and they say, "Oh, okay, I get it," no, you don't. No, you don't.
Most things she not gonna get. Hit her with this. How you feel about me marrying you and having 3 other wives? How you feel about that? She gonna spaz the fuck up.
Oh, I'm not with that. Then bitch, get out of here, bro. You don't have that knowledge, man. The Most High deprive you of understanding, so therefore you're not gonna understand. You're not gonna understand that it's righteous to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for his men to have multiple wives. You're not gonna understand that. But whether you understand it or not, that's what you nigga women need to get, man. All right, Isaiah 4:1's coming to pass. The kingdom's coming to pass. Either you fall in line or get out of line. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Jacob's trouble. Any bitches out here talking about some, oh no, my man ain't having other multiple wives. I don't give a fuck what's going on. You gonna get bitches gonna get put in that want to be humble.
They want to act hard. That's why we call them nigga women. They want to act like men. They try to act hard, but knowing damn well they can't handle none of that pressure.
So you wanna act ignorant and shit. You wanna go against the Heavenly Father and what He wants for us, hey man, fuck you, man. To hell with you. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, you and the humble women gonna get brought in, man, and that's how it's gonna be, man. You're gonna eat the hard way.
The only way they can get saved is if they dealing with the men of the Lord, the men of the Lord. That's the only way they can get saved. They can't get saved.
Exactly. So
All you women out there, I promise you, y'all sitting here trying to get right with the Lord, saying y'all trying to get right with God. You can't get it by yourself. You need to be with a man of the Lord that know the truth, not just a man that believe in Christianity or Seventh-day Adventist or Catholic, whatever. You need to be the man of the Lord that knows the truth. That's the only way you can get saved and get into the kingdom without going through
come,
all
man,
that.
they bugged out. They bugged out as hell, man. And shit, we going them bitches though, man. We gonna hop back in these scripts because they don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Um, so like, I'm looking to see if I want to pull this. Okay, all right, pulled that. Yeah, we gonna hit these last ones, these last couple of curses, then we gonna close out.
Uh,
And if you got some precepts, you can pull them.
I haven't
28.
got any precepts, but I was finna read Isaiah 4:1 because I pulled that up like stupid quick. So I was finna read up on it again because
All
I
right,
get
shit.
I'll get it. You want to get it real
Go,
quick?
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and pull it.
This is Isaiah 4:1. In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, "We will eat our own bread, wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by the name that take away our reproach." Multiple wives is lawful.
Okay, and on top of that, man, the scriptures speak on like when the man of the Lord is speaking to, or when the Lord is speaking to the men. You know what I'm saying? When it's concerning wives, he says wives. You know what I'm saying? The book has multiple instances where it says wives. They got stories about Jacob and his wives, okay,
God,
and other people, other men and their wives. All right, this shit is lawful, man, and it's not necessarily saying during the time of Jacob's trouble we gonna get 7 women. 7 just means complete, man. So it could be some because hell, some brothers they'll fuck around and not get another woman. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers might only get 2 more women. Some might get 10. Some might get 30. Some
Solomon
might
has
get 100.
Solomon Solomon has 700, and then he didn't even find not even one of them righteous.
Con, man, he had 700 wives and 300 concubines, and not one of them were righteous, man. So
God,
there's no you know what I'm saying. We don't get women to try and make them righteous, man, because it's not gonna happen. They can be in order, but there's only been a couple of good women, biblically speaking, good women, man, in order. You know all that shit, man. Not prideful, not boastful, none of that shit, man. But it's all good because when the kingdom come, man, y'all bitches gonna be putting y'all place. Y'all gonna be back in order, man. It's gonna be beautiful, you know.
God,
This Deuteronomy. I'm gonna jump back in these curses though. This Deuteronomy 28:65. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord Jehovah shall give thee there a trembling heart, and falling of eyes, and sorrow of mind. And,
God.
so like I was yawning.
You good? You good?
Verse 66. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shalt have none assurance of thy life. In the morning thou shalt say, would God it were even, and even thou shalt say, would God it were morning, for the fear of thine heart, wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes, which thou shalt see. Okay? And part of these curses, man, you're not gonna have assurance of your life, man. If you get pulled over by the cops, your heart get to beating, man, because you don't know if these niggas is about to pop you or not. You know? You don't know what these niggas are capable of doing, man. It's the fucking devil. All right? We have no ease, man. Our feet have no rest. Okay, we constantly waking up in the morning or doing late night shifts, you know, going in, clocking into the white man, doing 8 or more hours, coming home, getting 4 to 6 hours of sleep, or sometimes brothers get less than that. If you got kids, you gotta take care of them. If not, you still got other shit you gotta take care of, paying bills and all this other shit, man. Get stuck in some bum ass apartment. You can hear the man upstairs fucking his wife and the man across uh arguing with his bitch. Like, bro, you ain't supposed to be we ain't supposed to be like this, bro. We living like fucking animals right now, man.
And like
You know
stuck
what
in
I'm saying?
cages. Like I don't know how to when the way you explain it, it feel like you're just an animal in a cage and you hear another animal barking towards you, man. Like, you know how a dog is
Man.
another dog and they bark and they somewhat communicated. That's how close they are. That's how close we are, like living in an apartment complex or having a neighbor. That's not a good idea. I ain't trying to hear you and your wife arguing or fucking, man. I'm not trying to. I don't want you hearing none of what I got going on.
And you're not supposed to, man. And that's going off in itself, man. Each man is entitled to at least an acre of land, man. All right, every
Con,
man is supposed to have an acre of land to themselves. They're not supposed to be able to hear the next man fucking their wife, man, and nothing like that. You're not supposed to stack house upon house, man. It's not supposed to be within that acre. But what they do, they got apartment complexes like a motherfucker. All these goddamn houses, even in the neighborhoods, you still got house next to fucking house, next to fucking house, next to fucking house, man. All
con.
right, you niggas think you're doing it big. You're not doing it big, man. You got moved from the field, nigga, to a house, nigga. That's it, bro. You're still a nigga.
What is it? Jay-Z's one song. It was on his 444 album. House nigga,
Hell
home,
yeah,
still nigga, still nigga. Like he explains it clearly.
right. Light nigga, dark nigga, still nigga, bro. You're still a nigga. It don't matter. At the end of the day, there's nothing that you can do that's gonna change that, man.
Nothing's gonna change.
So, but man, I'm gonna put his last script, man. Then we're gonna speak on it a little bit more. Then we're gonna close out. This
Con,
Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. Okay, man. And
con,
that's what happened to us, man. We got sent back into Egypt again, and we know that America is spiritually Egypt, okay, spiritually Rome, spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah, spiritually Babylon the Great. All right, it's all reincarnation is real, man. So everything that used to be is back now. I'm gonna drop my damn phone.
you good up.
All right, there's nothing new under the sun. All right, but the Lord said, man, if we don't listen to these law, statutes, and commandments, man, He's gonna put us back into slavery, man. All right, and that's what happened. That's our judgment, man. But that's the whole point of Yahweh Shai coming back. Okay, He's that sacrificial lamb. Um, and he made it better for us, man. He gave us a chance to receive salvation the right way, you know. And then once we, Lord willing, we endure to the end. If we're part of the elect, you know, we endure to the end, man. We get the new bodies. We ain't never gonna be able to go off again, man. No more sinning, none of that shit, man. We gonna be fully righteous. We gonna really be God on the earth, man. And then we gonna start to lay the fucking smack down, man.
Con.
Oh shit, that's a lot. One more. I'm gonna try to look for one more script.
Why you that up? I'm like, because Yahweh is gonna give us God like power. We're not gonna be like Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, but we gonna have somewhat type of power for that's similar, but they still gonna be over.
We gonna be made. We're gonna be made in the Father's image, man. All right, and
Con,
we're not gonna have dominion over Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, but shit, we gonna if we're part of the 144,000 we elect, all right, we're gonna be the government basically. It's gonna be Yahweh Shai, I think King David, and then I believe the 12 apostles. Of course they're above, and then after that, man, it falls in the line. Okay, start with 144,000. Um,
it's gonna be a good feeling. I don't even understand why some people don't want to get to that type of level. Like, man, that shit gonna be a good feeling. It's gonna be your pop, man. Like, why would you not? Why would you not want this? You gonna have many concubines. And you gonna have bad power, and you're gonna be righteous, and you're gonna be in a new type of body, man. And everything that you're going through right now, basically, we in hell. You ain't gonna deal with none of that no more, man. So why would you not strive?
Con. Hey, all right, I'm gonna pull these couple ones and then we're gonna get out of here. This is Deuteronomy 30:1. And it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse, which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations, whither the Lord Jehovah thy power have driven thee, and shalt return unto the Lord thy power, and shalt obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children with all thine heart and with all thy soul. That then the Lord thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations whither the Lord thy power hath scattered thee. Okay, I'll jump down to verse 5. And the Lord thy power will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it. And he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers. And the Lord thy power will circumcise thine heart and the heart of thy seed, to love the Lord thy power on thine heart and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. And thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Lord Jehovah, and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day. All right, man. So that's speaking on, man, how the Lord's going to come back. The Lord has not forsaken us, man. He has not forgotten about us. Okay? Yeah, we went off and we fucked up. We fucked up big time, man. But the Lord has not forgotten about us, man. Okay? So if you're a so-called Native American, Latino, or so-called black man, you need to repent, man, and get right, because the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. All right, the Lord did not forget about us. Yeah, he fucked us up. He fucked us up big time, but we deserve this shit, man.
It's our
All right,
punishment.
and plus we had to get both sides, man, to appreciate the righteousness. You got to learn the wickedness. All right. You don't know the difference between good and bad food until you have bad food. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the bad food first, and then you get a good meal. All right, and that's what's happening, man. The Lord, he's delivering his people, man, one at a time, man. He's plucking us off, all right. He's separating us from the world, and he's about to come back and get us, man. And we're gonna be in the Holy Land. We're gonna be back in our land forever, all right, for eternity. And like the scriptures say, man, he's gonna put all these curses on our enemies, man. So everything that we went through, they gonna go through times 10, man. All right, we gonna put the smack down on Esau and these other fucking nations, these bitch ass nations, man.
Fuck them, man.
Con,
The Lord don't fuck with themselves. Fuck them.
Con, man, they should have never touched us to begin with, but you know that's how our captivity had to go, man. But yeah, man, Lord willing, I came out was edifying to you brothers, man, and to anybody seeking this knowledge, man. Yeah, man. Kingdom of Heaven's at hand, man. Y'all gotta repent, man. Y'all gotta get right. All right. To you sincere Akim. It's fucking about to rain. Ak, did you have anything to say before we close out?
No, I ain't got anything to say.
Con. Yeah, man. To you sincere Akim, man. Y'all keep enduring, keep pushing to the end, man. All right. Keep that faith. Keep fighting the good fight of faith. Keep fasting, keep praying. Because the kingdom of heaven's at hand, man. We almost at the door, man. 2019 is the year to push. What they pushing, I don't know. But they pushing something, man. Big things is coming for us, brothers. Big things is about to happen for us. All right, we just got to keep that faith, man. But we give all praise, honor, and glory once again, where it's rightfully due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai. All right. Khan, by Hashem, Rakakadash, Tam Yah. Okay. And a sincere shalom to you, Aki, man. All right, y'all, like I said, man, y'all keep enduring. Y'all keep enduring, man. Can't say it enough, man. The Lord willing, we all see each other in them chariots, man. With that, shalom.
Shalom.